Find yourself a super comfortable position. Soft, inviting, warm, or maybe cool depending on the weather. Recline or relax in your favorite way. The title of this meditation is a bit of a misnomer because you already are light, but you don't really feel it most of the time. So let's transform from this heavy 3D being into the lightness of light. Picture yourself in a forest by a river. You can hear the sound of the lapping water as it cascades over rocks and fallen trees. The breeze gently blows the leaves of the trees together. You can hear the sound. And in the river you can see some fish. In a way, those fish are flying. They're flying through the water. The fish don't have feet. They're not walking across the bottom. They are existing as water creatures. All the water that they need is all around them. But you and I, we're water creatures too in this 3D world. The difference is that we carry our water around with us. We know we are over 50% water, and that's why. Why am I telling you this? Because we often think of ourselves as very solid. And moving from being a completely solid being to being light is quite the stretch. But to realize that we are so much more than just a solid being. We are water. And we're not that far away from being vapor or gas. So what is required for this matter, this solidity, this water, and this vapor to become alive? Well, energy. We eat it, we drink it, we tap into it, we absorb it. Well, what is that we're eating? We're eating plants. Maybe we're eating animals. Where do they get their energy? From the sun. Plants absorb that solar energy and use it to grow, to expand. And then we consume all of that in order to power our cells. So we are essentially eating the sun to power ourselves. So even at a 3D level, we are light. Without that light, we're just matter, water, and gas. That's what I mean by saying that this is what we already are. So let's go back to that riverbank. We're feeling the breeze, the comfort of the ground sitting on the bank. Maybe dipping our feet in the water and feeling the cool wetness. Feeling the breeze on our skin. And truly taking in what it's like to be this three-dimensional being. Allow yourself to be lifted right up off the ground. Picture yourself with your arms wide in a pose of acceptance of the unlimited energy of the universe moving through you, just like a river. As you lift up off the ground, you pass by the tall trees overhead and emerge straight up out of the forest. Now, what might have been dappled sun is full sun. You're feeling it on your face, on your hands, as you continue to lift higher and higher, looking back down at the earth, the landscape, the forest you were just in, the river that you were just next to. And in this vision, we can turn our attention and look directly into the light of the sun. We don't have to be concerned about the damage that the light, that the sun could do to our eyes. Because here, we are imagining it. But also, as we float up off the ground, we are not in our limited, fragile 3D bodies. We are pure consciousness. So peer directly into that sun. Feel the light energy coursing through us. And even more amazing than that, notice that that light energy doesn't feel foreign at all. It feels like a perfect match. And that's because it is. Instead of just being a receiver of the sun's light, feel yourself as a generator. Feel that light emanating from yourself, as though anyone walking by would look up in the sky and see, wait, it seems like there are two suns. Your light that you cast onto the ground and onto the earth is different than the light of the sun. Your light is healing. It's loving. Your light brings awareness, thoughtfulness, and understanding universe and everyone's place in it. Your light is not obstructed. It shines right through buildings, mountains, and the earth itself as you even illuminate the opposite side. Your light doesn't stop there. It continues to illuminate the universe. And as it shines down or shines up on anything and everything, whatever that is healed. It's brightened. It gains insight. And the source of this light continues to move through space, moving out of this solar system and toward the center of the Milky Way galaxy, shining this light onto all the stars. Picture this as being much bigger than the largest star in our galaxy. This is you. And you continue to illuminate not just this galaxy, but others as well. Because the moment that you arrive at the center of the Milky Way, you don't stop there. You continue on your journey to the center of the entire universe. This includes all the dimensions, all of the infinite worlds and possibilities. Your light, it continues to grow as you travel to this center point. It is aware of everything that it illuminates. There is nothing that cannot be touched by your light. And as you finally move into that center position, your light grows larger and larger until it becomes the only thing that can be seen. You are all. You're not just casting light onto things that already exist. You are everything that exists. So your light shines upon it, and your light is everything. And everything glows and broadcasts light in the exact same way. This is a place of unconditional love. The only thing that exists is you. And everything that exists is you. and everything that you can possibly imagine exists. You are tied in to all of it as the creator. From here, the idea of separation is comical. The idea of the importance of the 3D planet called Earth is practically insignificant. This is the perspective of creation. And yet, everything that happens in your creation is significant. It is fascinating. And it is perfect. And one day, you decided to become this very limited, separated being. To forget all of this. Clear the mind and start over with a blank slate. And you were born into the being that is sitting here doing this meditation. And you had to relearn everything. And yet, you constantly have access to all of the information, all of the truth that exists. It is possible to tap into it. But part of the reason that you are one of these limited beings is so that you don't. So that you explore and discover. So that you learn new things and feel the experience of surprise. If you walked around every day with all of the knowledge right in the forefront of your thoughts, then this world would be boring, because you'd know everything that was going to happen, everything that had happened. And you might even decide to pursue removing this incredible base of knowledge so that you could learn. So as you begin to return and move back into that limited 3D being whose eyes are closed, listening to a guided meditation, you can feel a sense of satisfaction and excitement over learning new things and feeling that incredible feeling of surprise that is so available. All you have to do is step outside and watch as birds or insects or people interact with each other. And yet, as you do this, you can remember that you are light and that you are shining it on everything that exists, let alone your immediate vicinity. Because distance is an illusion, time is an illusion. When everything is always right there inside of you. Go ahead and feel what it feels like to be this body again. Move around a little, your elbows, your feet, your neck, your head. And notice all the subtleties of this 3D body, this 3D vessel that you have chosen. Appreciate these details, this feeling, the thoughts, the emotions that you have access to and are always there and available at any time. When you're ready for your unity with all that exists, while at the same time maintaining the illusion of separation, then you can open your eyes.